Hi, I'm Miranda, and this is my wife Colleen, and this is our son Rowan. We're, I guess, vlogging now.
We just started vlogging.
Starting the journey for baby number 2. A little bit about our family. Colleen and I got married about 2 years ago, and December of 2019, I gave birth to Rowan after having an IUI. And this time around, Colleen is hopefully going to get pregnant with baby number 2.
Yeah, so we just, we moved recently, so we're starting our journey at a new fertility clinic. So today is our first telehealth consult happening. So hopefully we can get more information and see what to expect from this facility. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yeah. Any questions you have going in?
No, but I meant to write them down. I have my papers. We need to brainstorm some stuff. I don't really know what to ask.
Yeah.
Like,
we have vials of sperm still at our old fertility clinic. And so going in, we kind of have an expectation, but we're not sure what we're going to get because it's a different place. So we'll see. And hopefully it goes as smoothly as it did with this little guy.
hopefully.
Cause you're pretty great, huh? You want a little brother or sister?
Oh. No, you can't have that.
But yeah, so we'll check back in after our consultation.
All right.
So we just finished our first consultation with our doctor, who's a lesbian. I know that sounds silly, but our last doctor was a male, and we loved him. He was great. We got Ro, but it's just kind of, there's some camaraderie and some understanding, I think.
Yeah. I think what's interesting too about doing it during this time is, she said, we probably won't meet her, really.
Yeah.
It's all done at, over the phone, and then appointments will be done,
with the little lab that they're not involved. They're involved with looking at the results and stuff, but not in person.
Yeah.
And then probably not until you actually have your IUI. She might do like the HSG. So just to get into it more, because we've gone through this, she kind of asked our experience with conceiving Ro, which for him, I did a cycle of monitoring, where I did an HSG, which basically they checked the patency of your fallopian tubes using a dye and an x-ray. And then on my next cycle, they had me take Clomid for 5 days. And then I triggered, after doing vaginal ultrasounds and monitoring my follicle size, I triggered with an Ovidrel trigger shot, and then had our IUI 36 hours later. And she said that basically that's what they do. And since we've been through it before, if we want to just go ahead to that instead of just doing Colleen monitoring her own ovulation at home. And then if she gets a positive ovulation, we would inseminate based off of that
the next day. Right?
With the cost of fertility treatment and us having been through it, I think we were okay with just kind of being more, what's the word? Aggressive, I guess.
Yeah. And
skipping straight to her being on medication. And hopefully coming out with another cutie like this guy. So yeah, how'd you feel about the appointment?
That was good. It kind of seems so soon. I kind of felt like it was real when she said, give her a call, when I get my next period. And I just feel like that's so...
Yeah, but you just had your period,
I
so
know,
it's going to be a little bit.
I know, but time flies. It just is wild. I feel like it's, we had just had the conversation that we agreed to start early, and then all of a sudden it's it's happening.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it's going to actually take, but, maybe we'll get lucky like we did with him the first time.
Yeah, I don't know if we said it before, but I got pregnant with him on our first IUI, which is incredibly rare, and I don't take it for granted at all. I know how many people struggle and spend so much money. And I think we're cautiously optimistic, but also not wanting to go in with the expectation that we'll work on the first, second, or even third try. But she did say after the third try if we haven't gotten pregnant. We'll kind of reevaluate what we would do. And we would want to reevaluate at that point anyway, just because we have limited vials.
Yeah.
And we really want to use the same donor. If it doesn't work out that way, it doesn't work out. But that's our plan. And we know IVF is more expensive, but we'd also be able to use less vials in that, which is comforting.
Yeah.
But also, we don't want to jump ahead. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how we did with Roro. We got pregnant with him in North Carolina, but we were like, knowing we wanted to move back to New Jersey. So we said, we'll give it a try. If by the second time or something, or third, it didn't work, we were going to take a break and move and then restart trying. But it just worked out, right? I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm like excited but nervous. It's like so nerve-wracking.
It's going to be different because
Yeah,
I'm nervous that it's going to take multiple times and I'm going to feel a certain way about that. And I did, going through it with her was just so.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're both in totally different.
It was not easy, but it was just.
Yeah.
It seemed so,
And we're both in totally different roles this go around. Last time it was me going through all of it and Colleen was there as my support, and now it's vice versa, and we already now have these like preconceived thoughts of how it's going to go because of how it went with Rowan.
Even her asking me everything about what you were going through, it kind of like, I get why she was asking, but it was like it's not going to be, it's not going to be
It's not about you.
Well, it's not going to be the same. And it's like, it kind of worries me. Like, oh.
Yeah, but I think she wanted to get an idea of what our expectations might be.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And what our experience has been. But also, it's also a different time with like COVID. Like Colleen was there for every single one of my appointments. She was there during my actual IUI. And during the ultrasound, and it's just I'm gonna be on FaceTime, which is kind of sad, but also everybody's dealing with this right now, and going through that, and
this is what we wanted. I mean, when we were choosing to do it during the time of COVID, but it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel not having. But the HSG was the one that the grasper.
I didn't have a good experience with that, so I'm hoping
maybe we're jumping ahead, but
I'm hoping you will have a much better experience. Yeah, this is the start of baby number 2. You're gonna be a big brother? Are you gonna be a big brother?
You're gonna have to share your puffs.
Oh gosh, he's like, nope. So yeah, plan is tomorrow to go to the beach for Roro's first beach day.
Nope.
So maybe we'll film some of that.
Oh, absolutely. You're gonna eat sand? Oh, okay.
Oh. All right, so yeah, we're excited. Let's get this started. So it is Tuesday morning and I'm editing this video together and realized that we never said bye. Colleen's at work and I'm home with Roro. But yeah, I just figured I'd pop on real quick and say thank you so much for watching. I don't know where this is gonna go. Our intention is to try to put a video up every week, but I am a nurse and work weekends sometimes, and I'm also in school, so I just don't know with our schedule what our filming schedule is gonna be like. But basically we tried to film when we were trying to conceive Roro, and just never, we have a bunch of videos that just never got put up. So I don't know, maybe we'll do a compilation one day. But we just wanted to kind of chronicle our journey of baby number 2, and also just get footage of Rowan at this time. He is at such a fun age, and I feel like we blink and he changes. So we want to just have this to look back on. And if sharing our journey helps at least one couple, then that's just such a great added benefit to it all. So thank you for watching and for following our little Rennie adventure. And we hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.